What's up, guys? Planet Weather Gaming here, and today we're going to be starting a new series, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Right now I've already created a new island and everything. I've already started a new island a long time ago, called Pacifica, and basically, right now it's at a 4-star rating, and I want to go ahead and kind of do a little mini-series to a little bit of a series on, like, getting it from a 4 to a 5-star. I'm just going to kind of, I haven't, like, discovered what exactly it takes to go ahead and get to a 5-star rating quite yet. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is kind of just do some gameplay today, and probably in future episodes to go ahead and just kind of walk through it to see what it takes to get to a 5-star rating and everything, because I'm not sure myself. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is start the town. And I may do a little bit of a island tour in this episode. I do want to do a future episode where I basically redo my house. Right now my house is kind of odds and end materials and all that in there. So I do want to go ahead and update my house in a future episode, but just for today, we'll go ahead and just kind of do an island tour and maybe do a little bit of enhancements to try to get to a 5-star rating. Okay, so let's go through our morning announcements right now. Good morning, everyone. Right now it's 10:01 a.m. on Thursday, April 30th, 2020. Today is Angus's birthday. How wonderful. So we got to go say happy birthday to him before we do anything else. That's all for now. I hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. So, I've noticed a lot of times the morning announcements get shorter and shorter the more and more you play the game. Like, usually there's nothing really to announce and all that. So, I have not loaded up the game for today, obviously. So we'll go ahead and go through now. And so this is my island right here. This is my house right here. I have like a little bit of a garden next to it and whatnot. And then my backyard, I've got a pool and stuff like that in the backyard. So what I want to do now is we're just going to go ahead and kind of go on over here. And the first thing I want to do is say happy birthday to Angus, so we'll go ahead and do that. Let's see if he's at his house. And I'm kind of just running around here and all. If I'm going to give an island tour here in a second once I say hi to him. One thing I do want to change, and we're probably going to do this in this episode, is I want to go ahead and I want to go ahead and add like a fence on this side, uproot all these roses, or not roses, what are these flowers called? The, I think mums. I want to uproot all those mums and kind of build a fence there and put them behind the fence and all that. Okay, well, let's go see if Angus is home, so we'll go ahead and go over to say hi to him. It looks like we already have a birthday party going on here, so hey there, Michael. You're here to celebrate my birthday. Well, make yourself comfy. Okay, so let's go ahead and go talk to him and wish him happy birthday. So you wouldn't believe the great gift Claudia just gave me. Just having her here to party with me is more than enough, but gift give is nice and tough. I don't want to push my luck, but did you happen to bring me something? Sure, I'll find something in my inventory to give him. Well, that probably was a bad idea. I probably should have gotten something to... we'll give him a fishing rod. Sure, I'll make another one. I didn't expect a fishing rod. You really mean to give me this? I don't know what to say. This is one of the best gifts I've ever got. Thanks for just being here. You made this a party to remember as long as my memory holds up. Alright, so we've gone through now. We gave him his gift and everything, so we'll go ahead and leave now. What's this? Heading home so soon? Wish you could stay a bit longer. Really glad you can make it. Appreciate the present too. I guess that's a little bit of a bonus for this episode. I didn't expect to go through and celebrate Angus's birthday with him. So we'll go ahead and just go back down here, and I'll do this here in a second. Right now I want to show y'all that I still have a 4-star rating on this island here. It's not a 5-star quite yet. We'll go ahead and go talk to, oh, looks like, is that Leaf? Who is that? That's Kix. Oh, Kix hasn't visited my island yet. Well, what do we have here? Haven't seen your face before. The name's Kix. You might already guessed it, but I'm the source for shoes, socks, and bags around here. Okay, so it looks like another, clothing store, kind of. I swing by the island once weekly. I look forward to seeing you around, new chum. Alright. If it's alright with you, why not take a look, see at my offerings on this fine day? Okay, so let's see what he's got here. We got some boots, it looks like, some socks, backpacks, so just basic stuff like that. Okay, never stay out, not a problem. Come by visit anytime, A. Okay, so what I want to do now is we'll just go ahead and go over to, the Tom Nook's place, and we'll go ahead and go talk to Isabella to make sure that we're still at a 4-star rating and everything. Oh, Michael, good morning. How can I help you today? Let's talk island evals. So you're curious about the current image Pacifica? Right now, Pacifica has a 4-star rating. Okay, so we're still at 4-star, not 5-star quite yet. This is big. We're a regular on Mainfield's top list of 10 places they like to visit. Allow me to read an excerpt from the feedback that I gathered. This is a good island filled with good feet that know the value of a good rug. Visitations are pleasant, so that's more than likely Sahara that said that. Well, there you have it. Compared with the last report, most folks respond positively to our island scenery. Of course, there's always room for improvement, isn't there? So that's definitely what I want to do today, is go ahead and add a little bit more scenery and stuff like that. So keep contributing however you can, and soon this island will be decorated perfection. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and create some stuff. I also bought some stuff on Nook Shopping and with Nook Miles last night. That are in my mailbox right now, but we're going to add those here in a second. What I really want to do is that mum patch on the other side of the bridge by the bamboo plants. I want to go ahead and fix all that up. So, okay. No, I'm good for now. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and leave now. I got home. Let me get my Nook bonus miles. Yeah, you want to make sure that you don't skip a day doing this, otherwise it's going to go back down to 50 Nook miles per day instead of 300, so you definitely want to make sure that you check in every day, or else it's going to go down and you're not going to get as many Nook miles as you could have gotten. So it looks like literally everybody is up there right now, but what we're going to do, and what I really want to do now, is I want to go ahead and build a fence and fix up this area right here. So what I probably need to do is drop some stuff. Yeah. Another thing I want to do too is fix up the campsite a little bit. I want to get rid of this path right here, maybe add like a little bit of a campfire or something right there. So what I really want to do is we're just going to drop a bunch of items because I'm going to have to fill my inventory up with flowers. It's corral fencing. I don't want to use corral fencing. We're going to use I need to move now. Yeah, I really want to use the what's the fencing called? The simple wooden fencing. I just feel like it's going to look the best and all that, so we're going to use that one. Okay, so drop item. We're just going to drop all these items to free up our inventory as much as possible. Another thing too is you don't want to leave items lying around the island for too long, because if you do, then your rating is going to drop a little bit. And people are going to complain about that. So you want to make sure that you definitely don't leave items lying around. Like if you're doing construction work on Barry to do, that's fine, but you don't want to leave it around for like more than a day. Okay, so it looks like I've cleared out my inventory enough. That should hold at least most of these. So what we're going to do now, we're going to get the shovel. And we're just going to kind of start digging all these up. So we'll take just a minute to go and do all this. We may not do an island tour this episode, maybe next episode. But we're just going to kind of come through here and start constructing to make a 5-star island. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't know like what it takes to get there. I've looked at other people's 5-star islands, like other creators on YouTube and all that. And like I've got ideas, but like I don't want to copy them. I want to make my own thing, and I want to just kind of see what exactly it takes to get to a 5-star rating. Another thing too, I may have to move some of those bamboo trees, because if I'm going to go out another level with the mums, some of the bamboo trees are going to be in the way. But we'll do that like last, if it comes down to it. It looks like it did rain on my island yesterday, so I may have some, I have another rose patch that I'll go ahead and show you later on when I do the tour. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to redig the hole right there. Okay, so we're going to come up here, and we're going to pick all of these mums, and then we're going to fill all these holes in. It is a little bit of a cumbersome task, but another thing about my island too, and I don't know like if this is like a requirement or if there's such a thing as too much, but I'm doing a lot of flowers on my island. I'm probably going to keep it that way, just because I feel like it gives a good touch to the island and all that. But I don't know like if there's such thing as too many flowers, or if your rating will just keep going up if you just keep getting flowers and stuff. Okay, so we're still gonna put the red mums over here and all that. Okay, so we've done all that, so now I just want to go ahead and fill in all of these holes now. And then it looks like I need to move that bamboo tree right there. Another thing too is I know that I am doing this on Nintendo Switch Lite. I'm not doing this on an actual Nintendo Switch. That's because, as many of y'all know right now, Nintendo Switches are hard to come by, and I do not have one. I only have a Lite, so I'm not able to actually like record this straight through the computer or anything like that with a capture card. I actually have to do it this method, which I feel like is going to work okay because I'm directly importing the audio, the game audio, into my computer, and then I'm also importing the commentary audio as well. So I feel like it's going to work out just fine and all that. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to keep filling all these holes in. So let's go ahead and what I want to do first, I want to go ahead and replant the flowers because when I put the fence up, I'm going to have to go around the fence and everything to go ahead and do that. So I really want to replant the flowers first. So let me go ahead and go through and find some peaches to uproot some of these bamboo trees that are going to be in the way. I think there's only 2 of them, so I only have to find 2 peaches. Okay, let me take that, and then we'll go ahead. Oh, there's actually a lot of flowers. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do 2 peaches now. That's not what I want to do. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and get 2 peaches, eat 1. And then we'll eat the other one. Alright, and then I'll probably pick the rest of the peaches later and send them over to my friend's island to get more money because since peaches are the common fruit on my island, I don't get as much as if I sell them on my island, but if I take them over to somebody else's island, I do get, I think it's double points or double bells compared to what I would get on my island if that's not their rare, or that's the rare fruit for them. Okay, so let's see, I only have 10 simple wooden fencing, so I'm probably going to have to do more. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and get those bamboo trees uprooted. And I only think I need to do 2 of them. I know this one's going to be one of them. So we'll uproot that. And then we'll come on down here and we'll uproot this one. Looks like we have a little bit of some pesky weeds here, so I'm going to need to get rid of those weeds. Okay, so looks a little barren now. I really do want to, let me see if I can, another thing too is you cannot replant like right next to the water. It needs to be off a little bit, so I'm going to try planting right there and see if it works. Okay, so I was able to replant that one. Let me see if I can replant this one up here before we continue. Looks like we got a nice spot right here I could try. Let's replant that one. Perfect. Okay, so that one's been replanted now. So what we're going to go through now is we're just going to start replanting all of the mums. And then fingers crossed, in a perfect world, I don't have to uproot any more bamboo trees. And after this, we're probably going to go ahead and I'll do the campsite either this episode or next episode, we'll just see. But probably what I'm going to do after this is I'm probably going to go get those items I bought from the Nook Miles last night. And we're going to go ahead and put those down. I have a nice seating area kind of behind Nook's Cranny that I really want to put those in. So we'll put those over there. And we'll just put all these red mums down. It'll be a nice touch to the island. We'll leave that blank up there. Okay, and then we'll put, oop, I don't want to do it that close. We're going to do it where it's 1 off. Okay. Oop, uh-oh, what happened there? I'm not sure why I did that. We're going to have to fix that here in a second. Okay. We'll fix that here in a second. Not a big deal. So go through here. And we'll clear out our inventory of all these mums. And then we'll build some fencing. I'm probably going to have to go and make more fencing after this, but that's okay. To be able to complete this. Plant. We may not have enough red mums. I may need to get some more, which isn't a problem, but okay, let's see, we have 1 more. Alright, so looks like it's even now. That's actually exactly what I was wanting. What I just want to do now is quickly uproot that one. I can't see what I'm doing though to it. I don't want to uproot one. Oop, just dug a hole. Okay, well, and I just replaced the hole. I have no idea what I'm even doing right now. Let's see. There it goes. Okay. Oops, didn't mean to pick that. It's okay. Okay, so it looks like that I have the yellow balloon. Let's go ahead and get that shut down. Usually yellow balloons are, I've noticed a lot of times they're money balloons for me. Sometimes they're not, but a lot of times they are. There it goes. So we'll hit Y. Let's see what it was. Might be a money balloon. Open. Nope, picnic shirt. Looks like I'm wearing the exact thing right now, actually. So we'll just sell that. Okay, so what I want to do now is, now that we've cleared our inventory of all the mums, let me just pick up all this, so that way no villagers complain. And then we'll go ahead and make some more fencing, and then we'll go ahead and put the fencing down. And then we'll be all complete with that project. Okay, looks like I've gotten everything. Oop, nope, didn't get everything. So we'll just come on down here. Is there anything to sell at Nook's Cranny? I think I need more wood though. So let me go ahead and go to my house and get some more wood. I have a really bad habit too of running over my flowers while I'm running, because if you run, when you go over the flowers, they tend to, the petals will come off, and that's not necessarily a good thing, because then it just kind of distracts from the niceness and scenery of your island and everything. So this is my house. Like I said, this is very basic. I have like a bunch of end tables and whatnot, just lying all over the place holding stuff. I really want to change my house, do a makeover. We'll probably do that in the next episode or a future episode. We'll just see how that goes. But I do want to go ahead and get some more wood for my inventory. I think I need soft wood, didn't I? Let me see. I think I need softwood for the fencing. Let's see. Do need 6 pieces of softwood. So what we're going to do now is we'll go ahead and go to my inventory. And we'll go back to everything, and then we'll just go ahead and move some softwood over to my pockets. I suppose go ahead and go back outside now, and we'll make some more fencing. Okay. Should I craft something? Of course. Let's go and craft something. So let's create some more fencing. Let's see, it makes 10 pieces of fencing per, craft. So I think I probably need to do 2 or 3 more on top of this one. We'll just see how that goes and everything. And I really want to get a tour of my island in on this episode, because I want, so that way everybody knows, the layout of my island. If y'all have suggestions on, what I could possibly do to, increase the scenery of my island, or maybe get it to a 5-star quicker, y'all just let me know in the comment section and everything. And I will take those ideas into consideration for the next episode. So let's go ahead and run back over. Try not to take any petals off. Yeah, we'll talk to you later, Gladys. Okay, so we'll go back up here now with all of our simple wooden fencing. Excuse me, Diva. Alright, so we have our simple wooden fencing, so let's do build fence. Then we'll start up here. I do think I need to move the DIY bench. I think I'll probably move it up to where the campsite is. That seems like a good place for it, a good location. I just don't want to keep it there, because it kind of, not necessarily takes away. It's a very good location for it, because I have used it several times. But I feel like that it doesn't fit too well with the scenery or what I'm trying to do here. So we'll go ahead and keep building our fences. Let me see if it'll let me actually do this on the side here. It will. The question is, will let me build. No, it will not let me build anything further, I don't think. Oops, that ain't what I wanted. So it did let me build that further, but we'll actually get rid of this on the side here. And we'll just leave this open, even though I did not want to pick those flowers just now, but that's okay. It looks like it might rain on my island again, so if it does, it's a good thing because I probably do need more stuff watered. So we'll get rid of that right there. We'll probably put some more fencing in right there. I don't think I'm actually going to... Let me go ahead and put one more. Okay. Oops. Want to connect up the fencing right there. Okay, and then I'm going to do a corner piece right here. Perfect. And then we'll do the same thing for here, except I may have to... Let me go ahead and uproot that mum again, because it's actually not... I actually don't need it in there if I'm going to do that corner piece like that. There's also something I was going to do over here too. That's where I was going to plant a mum actually over here. So let me go ahead and get in position. And then we'll do red mum. Perfect. Okay, so let me go ahead and go back over here and do some more fencing. Simple wooden fencing, so we'll just start constructing our fence here. And I feel like that, yes, fencing is something that they want to see for a 5-star island, but I feel like I do need to do a lot more scenery, so we'll kind of lay out the fencing after this. I do have some backyards made for some villagers, but not, like, very many. I do have one for, I think, Filbert, I think I did, the squirrel. So we'll go check that out here in a second. I am going to do an island tour after this. I really need to get that out of the way. So that way I can go ahead and show y'all, like, my island and what all I'm doing and everything, and what y'all think may be a good adjustment here. Now, before, I did get past recently after KK came and did his concert, but I don't have some paths, like I went ahead and did a custom like flooring before I actually got paths. So some of the paths aren't changed yet. I am going to change that probably in a future episode or off camera. But right here, you see I've already changed the paths over here and all that. So that looks good. We'll probably leave it like that. I may add the fencing here on the side right there, but I think it looks good like that. Okay, so we have the wooden fencing down right here. Okay, so what I really want to do next is the campsite, but before we do that, let's go ahead and do a tour of the island. So let's just start over at the airport and kind of work our way up and down. And I'll probably go... I thought that was Leaf at first, but no, it's the other guy. Okay, so obviously here's the airport and everything. So when you walk in here, if you go off to the left, it's kind of neighborhoods and stuff. That's Diva's house with the flamingo out in front. Obviously you got a nice garden here with shrubs and cosmos and stuff in there. That's Dom's house. Got some more gardens just everywhere. I've got gardens everywhere and flowers. Like, the whole entire island's covered in flowers, which, I mean, isn't a bad thing, but I don't know if it's too many or whatever the case may be. Okay, and then coming up here is like my main hub thing where Tom Nook's resident services building is. So up here looks like all my villagers are singing and dancing and stuff. And then I have a fountain right here with a lot more mums and all that. So the like common items on my island, like common flowers and all that, are peach trees, and then mums and pansies. Which to be honest, I don't like doing the pansies too much because I did pansies in a garden to try to breed them, and for some reason they just wouldn't breed. Like roses will breed and all that, but not pansies. Obviously, I have imported roses. Roses are not a common flower to my island, and all that. So going off to the left of resident services, you have this is, I believe, Annabelle's house, which I've had to actually... Annabelle's kind of made some of my villagers mad, I'm not sure why, but I've actually had to go talk to Isabel about her before, but it looks like she's kind of cleaned up her act since then. So I did give... This is Filbert's house. I did give him a little bit of a backyard here. And all that. I may give Diva a backyard, and same thing with Dom since I have the room, but I haven't decided yet. That maybe in the future. Okay, up here is kind of like my business sector where I have Able Sisters and Nook's Cranny, of course. I still have the old Nook's Cranny building. I don't have the new one quite yet. I think the thing, I don't know what the specifications are to go ahead and get that, but I think it's 30 days on the island, and then you have to sell like an X amount of goods and stuff. An amp, okay. So for scenery, I do have like a lot of street lamps and all that put down. Really the only place I have pansies is right here by Nook's Cranny. And then here's that seating area I was talking about behind Nook's Cranny. And all that. I did buy a cotton candy cart that I'm probably going to add up here, maybe move some stuff around and all that. But we'll go ahead and do that later. Okay, so that's kind of my business sector, if you would, with all the businesses. I did build like a little bit of a park right here, if you would. I did with the teacup ride. Went ahead and closed that and everything. And then I obviously have the campfire right here, the bonfire with, well, hi Klaus, with the tiki torches and the benches and stuff. So that's basically the main part of my island here. I just have like a blank area right here, may go to a future house, which I think I'm maxed out on villagers. I think I have room for one more villager, but I'm maxed out otherwise. So this may stay like a blank area, maybe expand my park or put scenery there or something. I do need to show the museum as well. So up here to the west, if you want to give a direction, is the museum up here. I just did like a fountain in the middle right here of the museum. Obviously more flowers. This right here is what I was talking about, the custom like paths, like the design editor. If you went ahead and did this custom designs and you did that, that's the path I'm using. It's not actually a path, like it's not labeled on Animal Crossing as a path, but you can use it as a path with the custom path editor. I just haven't like done that. This is just a regular path because there are some limitations to using paths, like it wouldn't fill in around the fountain all the way and that would look kind of bad. A prime example is the fountain to the down below the resident services building. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go over to the area where I do like a little bit of a breeding garden and stuff. So this is back behind here. Behind these walls is my breeding garden. I have roses here, cosmos, a little bit of mums, some pansies, but honestly, well, this is the first time I've actually seen a pansy breed and all that, because I have not seen, I've had bad luck with the pansies, so I may get rid of those and do like lilies or something like that. A little bit more cosmos back there. So this is my garden where I breed flowers and stuff. Coming on over to this over here, this is my area of the island where my house is and everything. I really want to keep it clean of like villagers putting stuff there and building stuff here. So this is like my whole entire area. I have a little like a peach orchard. This is my house, obviously. My backyard's I got some stuff in my backyard like a oven. Let me see if I can pull back here some mums, which looks like some more mums sprouted. It's okay. Okay, so we'll go ahead and continue on now. Down here on my beach, I've got some tables and whatnot, and some not picnic, but some chairs and a hammock and whatnot. Okay, obviously I need to check turnip prices. I got a little bit more of a rose garden here. Looks like I've got a lot more stuff breeding since yesterday. Need to go ahead and... I keep saying breeding. Is that the actual term? I think it is. I've said it multiple times and I don't even know if it's the real term or not. I think it is. Okay, so that's basically my side of the island. Let's go and go up north behind the resident services building. Let's go and cross the river up here. And concerning terraforming, I have done a little bit of terraforming, but not much. Like that lake over there by Nook's Cranny, I made a little bit bigger, but I haven't done very much terraforming. And I don't know if I will. I kind of like the design of my island. So obviously, here's what I've been working on. Up here, just some more villager houses and all that. They're up against the cliff, so I can't really get them backyard or anything like that. Do need to update Klaus's path here. It's Claudia's house. Let me see if he's home. We'll go see our little clown sheep. Yeah, he's home. Oh, looks like we're gonna get a DIY from him. Let's see what he's making. Oh, Michael. Welcome to La House de... How do you pronounce that? Is it Pietro? How do you pronounce that? So what you doing? Glad you asked. Right now I'm making a wonderful and amazing basement flooring. Ooh, got the idea to make it from a crazy dream I had the other night. You want to hear more about it? We'll go ahead and get the DIY. I don't know if I want to hear about your dream. That might be a little bit weird. Okay, so you can have it. Okay, let's give it a try. Anyone can? Okay, so I went ahead and got the DIY from him, so we'll leave now. And then we'll go ahead and learn the DIY, and then we'll go ahead and continue off the tour of the island. So let's see, where is the DIY? There it is. Basement flooring, learn. So sweet, I learned a DIY recipe for some basement flooring. Okay, and obviously off to the left of where I was working earlier is obviously the camp, which I'm going to probably fix in the next episode. Fix up, add some scenery and stuff, maybe some campfires. This is my apple orchard right here. All this back here is, right now, I do want to make this all apple orchard. These are just like regular trees. Not anything special, but I do want to make this whole thing an apple orchard eventually. But I picked all my apples yesterday, so it's going to be a couple days before they respawn. So coming up here, I didn't realize that you can only have 10 villagers at a time. I thought you could have more. I wish they would change that in the future. But this is Angus's house. And behind here, I did create a path going up here. It goes up to nothing. I was going to create like a neighborhood up here, but obviously now, knowing that you only have 10 villagers, that's not going to happen. So we'll probably move this lamp over, or the street lamp over, and we'll probably just create a basic path that goes over here to my, money tree. Let's go take care of the money tree. Okay, so I got my money tree, and every day, on how you get the money tree is every day, there'll be a spot on the ground that glows yellow, and if you just dig that up, you'll get 1,000 bells out of that, and then you can go ahead and plant 10,000 bells, and then 30,000 bells will come out of the money tree. So it's kind of like you get a 20,000 bell profit. So right here, as you can tell, is my pear orchard and all that. We'll go over the bridge. My cherry, is that an orchard or grove? Cherry grove, orchard, whatever you want to call that. And the back here, what you can see back here is my orange. Back here is my orange grove. And you can just access that simply by... Let me know if you think I should go ahead and add... I don't know if I should add fencing around all of my orchards, or because I have one around my pear orchard, but I may just do that one. I may not add fencing around anything else. So we'll just let me know if I think you should think I should add some fencing, or maybe if that would help out the rating, getting it to a 5-star. So right here is that spot I was talking about with the money. So we'll just dig it up and go ahead and take care of it since I found it. So I dug up 1,000 bells. And then how you do that is you simply go to your wallet, put 10,000 bells aside, and then you just bury in a hole. And then in about 3 to 5 days, I think, it will come up as a 30,000 bell money tree, so you made a 20,000 bell profit. Okay, so that was my orange grove as well, where I planted that just now. Okay, so come back down here, that ramp just leads back out to these houses right here. And that's basically my island, but there's not much more to it. I know I have a lot of flowers and stuff, which is, I mean, I know isn't a bad thing, but what I do really want to do maybe in the future is I want to add a lot more scenery, as I know that's probably what's stopping me from getting a 5-star rating. Everything. I don't think fencing is really what's stopping me. I think it's more scenery and stuff. So, with that said, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and do one more little area now with design, and then we'll probably call it an episode, and be looking for another episode next day or two. I want to get to a kind of routine of getting an episode going and all that. But let's go ahead and do one more thing, and then we'll get to a stopping point. So let's just go ahead and do something that'll be quick and simple for the last little portion of the video. Let's go ahead and what should we do? It's a quick and easy redo. I had an idea in mind, but I don't remember what it was. We'll just go ahead and go up there and start redoing the campsite a little bit. I don't know if we're going to finish it on the episode today, but we'll definitely finish it first thing next episode. So we'll just go ahead and come up here and finish up. Oop, hi Claw, sorry. So we'll go ahead and go on up to the campsite up here. And what I do really want to do in the future, if y'all be good with it, is I really want to go and explore other people's islands. I want to go ahead and go see like what they've done and all that, what they've done different and all that. Because I really do like adding flowers to my island. I feel as if it gets it a good like scenery boost. Really does help like give it a better star rating. I'm not sure it's going to get to a 5-star, but it definitely makes it look nice and everything. So I really do want to add like a campfire and all that, maybe some log benches. I don't have a log bench DIY. I'm actually getting that from my fiance who also plays Animal Crossing. I'm getting those from her. So I'll probably get some of those from her, and then we'll do that next episode. So we'll just uproot all these mums. And I don't know if I want to replant the mums here. I may plant different flowers. I got a lot of mums in the game. Maybe do some tulips. My pockets are full already. Uh-oh. We'll swap it. So we'll just get rid of this clump of weeds. Okay. So see, I don't remember... I haven't deleted paths before. I think I actually have to open up the island designer. So yeah, start construction. Getting permission for construction. Okay. And okay, so we're ready to go now. So let's go and hit the plus up here. And we want to do, I want to get rid of the paths I have right now up here, going up to the camp itself. So we'll just get rid of all the paths. And I don't know what I want to do here. Maybe I want to go ahead and, I do want to definitely build like a campfire area. Not necessarily a bonfire area, as I have that already, by Resident Services. What I do want to do is maybe build a little bit of a campfire, maybe add some chairs, like a rocking chair. I know I got a DIY for that, just to make the place look nice and everything, and make it like a welcoming camping area for future campers, which I don't know how many more I'm going to get, because like I said, I think I'm at capacity of villagers. I do think, though, that the campers will still come, they just won't like move in. Okay, so we'll just bring the, we'll leave the fountain there, the pond, because it's a nice, like, welcoming to the campsite, so we'll just leave it there. And then now we're done with that, we'll shut off the Island Designer app. Am I done with the building for now? Yeah, I'm done. And then, so we'll commence the wrap-up sequence. Okay, so let's see here. So we have this area here. I don't want to move it itself, because I do want to make all this an apple orchard eventually behind it. So maybe make the lake a little bit bigger, like extend the lake out behind it. That would be good. Good fishing for the camp. So we'll probably do that some other time. But what I do want to at least do today is get the campfire established. Let me see if I can make it now. Oop, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, so let's go and go to DIY recipes, and let's just see what we can make. Let's see what's under housewares, I believe it was. Campfire, so I can make a campfire, and I just want to do a basic campfire. Nothing special this round, so we'll just walk on down. Oh, and I do want to move the DIY bench. We'll actually put that, as I know I've got that in my inventory right now. I do want to move it to the campsite. I feel like that'd be a good addition to it. And we'll put it to the left of the place item. Perfect. So now that I've placed that, we'll go ahead and make our... Should I craft something? Let's craft. So we'll make the campfire now. If you hit A 2 times, it will speed up the crafting process. For those of y'all who can't wait, I know I can't wait half the time for them to get done crafting. And let's think about a good place for the campfire. We'll put it like right here. It looks like a good place right here. Now I want to put benches around it. Or maybe not necessarily benches, but chairs. I don't really have good benches, like log benches, to put around it. I need to go and get that DIY. Alrighty, so we went ahead and put that down. So I tell you what, we'll actually call this an episode now. We'll start the next episode fresh and clean with continuing the construction of the campsite and everything, kind of making it look nice and everything. Maybe add some flowers to it, add some fence. I definitely want to add a fence around it. Just kind of make it look nice and everything. So that said, this was episode 1. I hope y'all guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if y'all enjoyed this. I'll be posting more Animal Crossing in the future, as well as some other things like playing a zoo, playing a coaster, stuff like that. But Animal Crossing is definitely up next. I want to go ahead and get to a 5-star island with y'all guys. So with that said, hope to see you in the next episode.